Ozark Season 3 is officially here, and man oh man, I'm so excited to say that this might be some of the best TV I've watched in a very long time, and I'm actually ready to say that this might be my top 10 favorite shows of all time now. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new Netflix TV show review today. I'm going to be going over Ozark Season 3. No spoilers, of course, because this is very much an early review, and I don't want to spoil it for any of you guys. I just want to get you hyped. I want to get you reminded, and if you haven't watched Ozark yet, and you're watching this, maybe this is your chance to finally say, hey, I should catch up, because a lot of us are in quarantine, and let me tell you, you definitely should binge this, because oh my god. So I really liked the second season, but I loved the first season. And the thing about the second season, it was a nice little like setup for what could be a fantastic third season, and what a fantastic third season this was. I would usually wait to post these till like the day before it comes out, but I was so excited to discuss this. I had to film it, I had to edit it, and I had to get it out there for you guys to spread the word of why Ozark Season 3 is near perfection. It's enthralling, and it feels like a giant game of chess. Every single character is moving a piece here and there that really feels like it's moving towards a ticking time bomb that could explode at any second. You feel the anxiousness of all the characters. You feel the urgency of all the characters. And this is the first time in this show where I've been on the edge of my seat near every episode. And when an episode ended, I said, I gotta start another one. There were multiple days in the last 2 days where I stayed up till like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. to watch more of this show, and I was just so gravitated into it. Of course, if you're new here though and you enjoy early reviews in general, or just in general, you love talking geeky content, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on content like this. Comment down below, let me know how excited you guys are for Ozark Season 3, or if you already watched it and you're watching this after the whole show's been up, let me know what your guys' thoughts were down below in the comments. Of course, not spoilers in this video, but you know, if you want to talk spoilers once the season comes out down below in the comments, why not? Let's do it. Ozark Season 3 picks up 6 months later. The casino is finally up and running, but Marty and Wendy are fighting for control of the family's destiny. Marty preaches keeping the status quo, aided by an alliance with Helen and the drug cartel leader Omar Navarro, but Wendy plots for expansion. But when Wendy's brother Ben comes into town, everyone's lives are thrown into chaos. Now, first off, this is the character I really wanted to discuss first, Ben. Oh my god. So this season is really good at actually giving us more detail about every single one of the characters, especially when it comes down to Wendy and Marty. They're truly the central focus characters in here. They're the ones that get the most character progression, and they're really the ones that we follow a lot throughout this story because their dynamics, their duo, and then in general their chemistry and the issues that they are fighting for, especially when it comes for the future of their family, that is the most intriguing part of this whole entire season. And it really, again, that goes to that game of chess of how that all plays about, and really how it entwines into everyone else's lives that are working for them and around them. And it really just feels like when something happens with them, it's an aftershock wave of other events happening to other people. But really, let's discuss Ben. Ben is played by Tom Peliphrey, and my god, what is this guy able to do? So when Ben comes into the picture, I didn't know how to feel about him necessarily. I was like, this is a unique character. Let's see where this plays off. The way that it goes actually brings about some of the best acting yet in Ozark, especially when it comes between Wendy and him and their relationship. Of course, when it comes to Julia Garner's character and him and their relationship and their dynamic that they start having in here, it becomes some of the most entertaining, but also some of the most emotional as well. And that's where it really takes Julia Garner and really takes it to another level with her character as well. Because Ben, trust me, the performance, everything in there is just a ball of energy and becomes one of my favorite characters for Ozark. But Julia Garner has always been my #1 when it comes to this whole entire show. Where Julia's character Ruth goes inside this season, you know, she always has the same kind of personality throughout it, but there's something about her in the season that you kind of just start to feel that she's starting to get on the aftershocks. These things are starting to affect her, and she's starting to really think about where is she actually at in her place of life. And I love that perspective because we've all been there before, and especially with this character and how enhanced and enthralled I've been about her, especially since season 1. She's just phenomenal in here, and she gets a lot to do. Of course, Laura Linney and of course Jason Bateman are just excellent in here. I would go as far to say, though, that Laura Linney really gives the show-stopping performance in here. There's one episode in particular towards the back half of the season that really brought me to tears and emotions because of her performance, and it really is something truly outstanding. Jason Bateman's always been incredible. There's one central episode that happens to be with Jason Bateman's character that really is very much intense, enthralling, and really keeps you on the edge of your seat. Again, everything just starts to roll down, build up to that ticking time bomb. Every chess piece is moving here and there, and it just feels like it's all being positioned for a very explosive finale, which it very much was. There is one thing towards the end of this season. In the very last episode, again, no spoilers, but I was sitting there. Something happens, and my jaw hit the floor, and I replayed that moment probably 5 or 10 times to analyze every single thing that had happened. I just went, I cannot wait for season 4 now. Oh my god. Well, I think this is near perfection. I think it's like near perfection. I do have some certain nitpicks with it that I do want to address, and I think it could affect other people's viewings of the season. First off, the kids, they've grown up a lot. It's been 2 years since, well, like a year and a half, 2 years since the last season. The kids have grown up a lot, and you can definitely feel it. Does not feel like it's been 6 months for them. It feels like it's been 2 years. And at first I was like, oh crap. But for me, I can get it. It went in my head and then went away, and I'm like, okay, you know what? He's grown up. That's cool. Whatever. And the kids in here in general don't have a lot to do this season, and I actually think that was very smart of them. There's a couple instincts where they have a lot to do, and the relationships that they have with their parents, Ben, and some of the other people in the Ozarks, which I thought was just enough, but they really much focused and doubled down on everyone else that is really much a player in this whole entire town. And also, the last thing I want to mention is there's one subplot in particular that I think will rub many people the wrong way, and it is Darlene's subplot. Now, I've never really loved the Snells. I've always thought that they were the ones that really brought down a lot of the story. Necessarily, though, I think they were really good in the first season, but when it came down to the second season, I thought they were kind of just slowing down the story. Not in a bad way. I think they were still very intriguing, but when it came down to everything going on, they were easily my least favorite part, the second season. And I was kind of just over Darlene. Obviously, she has to be a major focus in Season 3 due to what happened in Season 2. Now, it'll be different for honestly everyone, because I think there are going to be some people who kind of just get along with it right away. There are going to be other people who don't at all, and then there are going to be people who, like me, as it happened, I went, I don't know if I like where this is going, but as it plays out is when I started to really love this. She seems to be the really key piece to really be a big setup for Season 4, and it feels like the big one momentum push that is the big setup for Season 4 to see where that can possibly take this story and where everything happens to go with Darlene. Again, didn't love how it started, but loved how it ended. I cannot wait to see what they do with her in Season 4. Of course, before I get my final thoughts on Ozark Season 3, make sure to comment down below again. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Are you guys excited for this? Are you not? Have you ever watched Ozark? Let's discuss it down below, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button so you never miss out on content like this on a daily basis. Head on over to Sandwich on Films for movie news. And, of course, when movies finally start coming out again, we'll be giving out advanced movie screenings. And, of course, just a big thank you to you and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, because without you, I wouldn't be able to do this. Ozark Season 3 is just near perfect. It's enthralling and a jaw-dropping ride throughout, with brilliant new dynamics between characters like Ben, Wendy, Marty, and of course, even our favorite Ruth. There are shocking surprises and moments that will leave you jumping out of your seat yelling, what just happened? I love this season, and I can definitely not wait for Season 4. Like, the wait is going to be killing me, and I'm really happy to say that this might just be in my top 10 favorite shows of all time now. And this might just be the best TV I've actually watched since Breaking Bad. I know it's saying a lot because there's a lot of great television out there, but seriously, consistent show, and it's one that always keeps me enthralled and very much binge-worthy. If you've never been a fan of Ozarks, again, I would really say give it more of a shot. You got to get through that first season, and once you kind of by the back half, you're like, damn, I'm in. Second season locks you in, but Season 3 is definitely some of the best television I've watched in a very long time. So with all that said, I'm going to give Ozark Season 3 an A. Know what your guys' thoughts are on Ozark Season 3. Do you guys like it? Did you hate it? Let's discuss it down below, guys. Thank you guys again so much for watching this. And, of course, until next time, stay classy.